Imagine a morning like any other. The alarm rings, the coffee brews, but as you scroll through the news, a singular, impossible headline screams. Overnight, it announces, every company, every industry, has achieved full automation. Humans are no longer needed for any task. The transformation is complete, instantaneous, and absolute. The world has shifted beneath our feet, not with a bang, but with the quiet hum of machines taking over. This isn't a dystopian fantasy, but a thought experiment on the precipice of our technological advancements. What would that morning truly feel like? The initial shock quickly gives way to a profound stillness. Factories that once roared with human activity now operate in eerie silence, their automated arms and sensors performing tasks with unfathomable precision and speed. Data centers, logistics hubs, customer service networks, all managed by algorithms. The economic gears continue to turn, generating goods and services, but the intricate human dance of production, distribution, and consumption has ceased. The world's economy, once a complex web of human endeavor, now functions as a self-sustaining, autonomous system, vastly efficient but utterly devoid of human touch. Billions of people, once defined by their work, their careers, their daily grind, suddenly find themselves without a job. Not just laid off, but completely redundant. The immediate reaction would undoubtedly be panic, then confusion, then a deep, existential question: what now? This isn't just an economic crisis, it's a crisis of identity, purpose, and societal structure. The very fabric of society, woven over millennia around the concept of labor and contribution, has been unraveled overnight. Governments grapple with an unprecedented challenge: how to sustain a population that no longer earns its keep. In the face of this epochal shift, a radical solution quickly emerges as the only viable path forward: Universal Basic Income, or UBI. Funded by the hyper-efficient, fully automated economy, every citizen receives a living stipend, ensuring fundamental needs are met. This move, once considered a fringe idea, becomes the bedrock of the new society. Yet, UBI, while providing stability, introduces a new kind of social contract. It severs the ancient link between contribution and survival, forcing humanity to confront what it means to live in a world where the necessities of life are guaranteed, but traditional purpose is not. With the burden of labor lifted, humanity begins a slow, often difficult, redefinition of purpose. Some pursue lifelong passions: art, music, writing, forgotten crafts. Others dedicate themselves to community service, environmental restoration, or scientific research not driven by profit. Education systems transform, no longer geared towards job training, but towards critical thinking, creativity, and self-actualization. This era becomes a laboratory for human potential, where the true value of a person is no longer measured by their productivity, but by their intrinsic curiosity, their capacity for connection, and their contribution to the collective human spirit. The automated economy, running at peak efficiency, ushers in an age of unprecedented material abundance. Goods and services become incredibly cheap, if not free, as the cost of labor vanishes. Housing, food, energy, healthcare, all produced and distributed with robotic precision, minimizing waste and maximizing output. The era of scarcity, which defined human civilization for millennia, begins to recede. This new abundance offers a stark contrast to previous economic models, presenting both incredible freedom and potential new challenges related to consumption, sustainability, and the distribution of luxury. Yet, this post-work world is no instant utopia. New challenges arise. A segment of the population struggles with profound boredom, a loss of direction, and a lack of perceived value. Mental health issues, once exacerbated by the pressures of work, now manifest from its absence. The digital divide becomes more pronounced between those who can engage with complex virtual realities and those who feel left behind. Society grapples with questions of meaning in a world where survival is guaranteed, but the drive to strive, to overcome, to contribute in a traditional sense, has been fundamentally altered. It is a new form of existentialism. Amidst these challenges, a profound human renaissance begins to bloom. Freed from economic coercion, individuals are empowered to tackle humanity's grandest challenges: climate change, interstellar exploration, eradicating disease, purely out of collective will and intellectual curiosity. Relationships deepen as more time is dedicated to family, friends, and community. The focus shifts from accumulating wealth to accumulating experiences, knowledge, and meaningful connections. This could be an era where humanity, finally unshackled, turns its full creative and intellectual force towards becoming truly evolved beings, shaping not just our planet, but our destiny among the stars. The hypothetical morning where all human labor becomes obsolete forces us to confront fundamental questions about our nature. Are we defined by what we do, or by who we are? Can humanity thrive without the ancient impetus of work? This future, whether it arrives gradually or with sudden finality, is a mirror reflecting our deepest values and our greatest fears. It suggests a journey into the unknown, where the destination is not predetermined, but rather shaped by every choice we make in the quiet spaces that work once filled. It is a horizon promising both unprecedented freedom and profound transformation.